Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be taking another look at the wonderful and aesthetically pleasing game called Preserve. And my friends, today we have a Savannah biome to build, right? We're going to build another beautiful biome, this time in the Savannah. Before we begin here, I do just want to say thank you so much for your interest in this game. I really do appreciate it. It has gotten a lot of traffic through the channel, and that's, of course, due to you fine folks and your exquisite interest. I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for all of the support and love. Let's go to the Savannah today. And from what I understand, the mechanics are just a little bit different. So of course there's a learning curve there. We're going to figure it out as we go. So let's click on into the Savannah. And let's see. So we have a nice draft here, like just great artwork. I really do like that. Flamingos, we have the zebra. We have these guys here. What are those? Meerkats? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure I will be corrected if I get the animal nomenclature wrong, and rightfully so. So it looks like we do have one selection here, my friends. Playing on small, of course. So that is what we'll be doing here. I'm going to aim for 1100. I mean, I think it's good to aim high. But again, like I said, the mechanics are different. So let's click on in here, my friends, and let's rock and roll. Let's go. And while we're going here, if you are enjoying the content here on the channel, then please consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you in the community. And it's just been awesome. It's been awesome. So let's learn a little bit more about the Savannah biome, shall we? So rain cards spread yellow grass, okay? Lakes and rivers spread green grass. Okay, so green grass always overrides yellow grass. Overriding does not provide bonus harmony points. Okay, got it. So we kind of start with the yellow grass first, and then maybe get the prevalence of the green grass rolling. I guess we'll kind of have to figure out maybe the frequency in which you get each of these cards, right? I think it kind of depends on that. Another interesting element to the Savannah is improvements have to be placed on grass tiles of specific color. Map expansions also hint at their tile color ratio. Okay, so looks like we have this symbol to really kind of pay attention to as we expand and build this beautiful biome, of course. And what else do we have? Last but not least, the adjacency bonus of lakes and rivers scales with their size and length. So in this particular one, I do believe we're going to want to have very long rivers as displayed in the photo here. And rivers can start on any tile. Of course, in the continental biome, it has to start, on a high mountaintop, one of those gray stones. Looks like in this, we have a lot more flexibility to run some rivers. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go. Let's start. Let's see what the Savannah has in store for us. Hopefully not a hungry lion. All right. So again, just visually appealing, right? Just a wonderful looking game. We have a mold of clay here, my friends, to turn into a wonderful and populated Savannah biome. So let's get started. And what are we starting with here? So we have just the water card, right? The little stream card. We have the 7 tile rain, and we have the 1 singular tile rain. So the rain, of course, will turn it into the yellow grass, and this will turn it into, from what I understand, green grass. But I believe these are different than rivers, right? So we probably have to be aware of that. I think I'm just going to experiment a little bit here. In fact, let me see the score sheet. For every matching habitat tile adjacent to wonder, okay. Looks like the scoring system is the same here. All right, so I'm going to, I think, start by just, let's place a water tile right here and see what happens, right? Okay, so as expected, it does transform these. Interestingly enough, it does not transform this one, though. Okay? So we have green grass now. So let's get some yellow grass as well. Okay, so it looks like we have some more land to add, of course, and we do get our first river. So I think I want to kind of stockpile these river cards and then strategically knife one through. So I think if I... Can I put a river here? I can. Okay. So that might be a decent use for this tile. However, it looks like maybe this tree can be placed there. It can. So it all corresponds with the color. I see. So yellow and brown, right? Yellow, brown. And this is yellow and green. Okay, got it. And this is just strictly green. Okay, interesting. Definitely a different mechanic, right? That's what I like about this game. It keeps you guessing depending on which biome that you get. So it looks like you do Looks like you can get some yellow grass on land spawn here, so that's interesting. I think if we kind of extend it through... So let's see, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will give us 10. So I do think I want to keep this connected. So I think we can do something like this perhaps. And then we can maybe start a river here. Now, I believe it will convert some of this yellow grass into green, which will actually benefit us. So why don't we try that? I really love the idea of just getting a super long river, right? Confirm river placement. So I think I have to... Okay, got it. All right, maybe it's a little... I think it's a little too early for the river just yet. And the reason I say that is because if we get our land masses kind of set up enough, I do think that we can just run a giant river through it and get a bunch of green grass in the process. I think that's kind of my plan, at least for right now. But for the time being, why don't we go ahead and just get some of these fine trees down? In fact, why don't I go ahead and just water some of this up? To turn the grass nice and yellow. And then let's start our... Because once we start running the river through it, right, I do believe it's going to turn the grass green that surrounds it, right? So we're going to lose some yellow grass in favor of the green, which I'm okay with. All right, so what are these exactly? Just like shrubbery, bushes? I like it. Looks good. All right, so we did get our first section of 3 for the biomes. And that, of course, does level us up. So this is good. It looks like we have a bunch of just kind of low, malleable ground here. So I do like the idea of having a cross-section of the green and yellow. So like I was already saying, if we can just run a river across this, I think that's going to be real good. But I kind of want to add as much land as possible first, I think, so we can make the river super long and impactful. In fact, let me see something quick. So can I start a river here? So it looks like I can't go up in elevation. Okay. So I think due to that, this is probably a decent spot to start the river. So I'm going to have to keep elevation in mind as well. Learning as I go here, my friends. I think that's a pretty good looking spot right there. Got this nice little elevated terrain right here and here that we can knife a river right through, right? So let's do it. I think that is beautiful looking. All right. So rivers, yes, we know we have those. We have some of this cool looking tree. Is that a bonsai tree? Can go on both yellow and green habitat. I think I can complete or continue to play this biome here to get it nice and set up for some animals of the savannah. So to do so, I think we can go ahead and just, let's turn all of this. It's either that or we go ahead and play our first river to help our green grass prevail. So if I start it here, it's going to take these 3 and change them. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if we go up this way, I think I kind of have to get the river in place first. In fact, I've been real excited to play this river. So let's do this. Boom, looks good. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. All right, so now we got some nice green grass. We got this dual appearance going on. And we also have a lot of green grass to work with here as well. Now, another question I have, does the river, looks like the river is its own biome as well? Interesting. 24 tiles. Maybe that's like the point bonus it gives you. That could be. Got more land to add. So I wonder if I can just continue to add to this river. It's another question that I have. Even if I can't, We got some high ground here where I think we can run another river down, potentially, right? But a question that I do have is, can we just extend this river? Okay, we sure can. Excellent. Yeah, I want one long river running through. Maybe it just loops around. I'm trying to like channel my inner Bob Ross here, if you know Bob Ross. But I think this is a safe area to play these trees. So we're going to continue to expand this particular biome. 10, 11. So this will be 11. We'll get 12 in there, no problem. And look, we do have some animals. So we have the friendly giraffe, right? And then we have the zebra. I don't know if anybody's been to the zoo or maybe you've seen one in the wild, which would be pretty awesome. But the giraffe, it's always an iconic creature that I like to see at the zoo, for sure. So I think what we should do is let's go ahead and get some giraffes on the board. Hey, look at that. You gotta love it. Where there is giraffes, there is happiness, my friends. Alright, so excellent. That is that type of biome here. And looks like we have this sort of yellow grass, kind of shrub biome, which we can actually blend between the green and the yellow, which is interesting. So we need one tile here, right? Do I maybe... I kind of want to save a spot for a river, if I'm being honest, but I think the river might separate the two biomes. It just might. So if I can water up this one... Is that waterable? It is. Maybe we run a little zebra habitat along the side of this river here. Sure. And then we also have just the plain green grass as well. Looks like we have these trees too. Okay. So I want a zebra habitat for sure. Alright, so that is a full biome there. So let's add some more to it. And I kind of want to keep this open just in case we have the opportunity to just wrap this river around. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a great idea. Aesthetically pleasing, for sure. So if I was going to continue to wrap this river, I would probably wrap it like this. So we have 10. How about these two slots right here for 11, 12? In fact, maybe we can even start another river atop this mountain to come down and join, right? Why not? Alright, so we are all out of this grass, but we can get... Look at this, we have a hippo. The dangerous hippo, right? Gotta watch out for those things. They are absolutely ferocious. But a really cool animal, and then, of course, everybody's favorite painting specimen, the elephant. Excellent. Alright, let me get one more of these trees in here. In fact, if we're going to run a river through this like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we got plenty of space. So let's go ahead and plug that in right there. Let's get a 3 of a kind on our draft friends. Just hanging out. Excellent. Looks like the elephant needs either this tall grass here or the green grass. So I certainly do think we can run a green grass biome on the other side. I mean, we have our 12 here. I think we can probably go ahead and do that. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's start it like right here. Okay, so it's like a marshland, like a swampland. Bet you the mosquitoes are pretty bad in the Savannah swamplands for sure. But we do have 2 open slots here. So we could go hippo and we could go elephant. With this being a small map, I don't know if we're going to get 3 different animal types that can fit in the same biome. Otherwise, I absolutely would go for 3 of a different kind. However, I just don't think that, at least based on my experience playing this game on the small map, you just get 2 varieties. So in that case, it is probably best to go for 3 of a kind. So do we like the elephants? Looks like we have a ton of these trees here that the hippo does enjoy as well. So I'm going to play the elephant. And look at that. That is a big elephant. Drinking out of the river that we're installing and growing as we go. Very nice. I hope you enjoy your stay here on the savannah, Mr. Elephant. Alright, so this is a good biome, I think, to continue to build with. I think if we wrap the river around, right? In fact, why don't I look at adding another landmass here? I'm playing this a little differently where we're kind of building in a circular pattern. I think that's a real good looking spot right there. So it looks like we have 2 more land masses. So if we go here and here, it looks like we can connect the river. I'm kind of just low-key obsessed with connecting this river. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so I got to get another level up. We got to maintain these 2 locations here with yellow grass. So I think I want to get... Actually, no. This grass can go on green or yellow, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Do I want to do that? So we could get another connector piece right here, and then in the middle, it should. I think I've got to go to the inside here. Yes. Alright, we got a great looking river here, my friends. Take a look at this. And like I said, it looks like we have 2 more land masses to go. So let's see. What kind of land do we have to work with? So my thought was go here. I mean, either that or we just keep the middle open. That's a possibility as well. But I kind of like this, you know, filling in the middle. I think there's a lot of flexibility with it. I'm either thinking of filling in the middle or doing something like this. And just keeping the middle open. I feel like we lose some flexibility if we do that. So I can go river here. I don't think I have to worry about land expansion just quite yet. Why don't we get some of our biomes filled out and some of our animals in place? So let's do this. We have our 3 zones for our 3 zebras. There you go. Let's get a close look at that zebra. Oh yeah. Super cool animal, obviously. With the iconic stripes. And we have some more of this like swampy type land. We can get this in place. We can add yet another elephant. And then I want a nice zone for our hippos. Looks like we did get another giraffe as well. But I've got 17 of these. Alright, so you have 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Either that or we throw in a body of water. Turn it green. I think there's flexibility here. Definite flexibility there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just add these trees. Could go 12. Let's do that. I don't necessarily love the arrangement of that, but you know, the hippo's got to exist. So let's go. And we do unlock our last piece of land expansion. Okay, so that's going to give us a little more flexibility. And it looks like we get a little bit more of this green grass here. So one question I do have about this game, what dictates what you're getting for your cards each turn? Is it kind of a combination of what you're playing to, get the level up? Or does it vary? So if we're going to connect this river, we need these 2 zones open. We have 10. Yeah, those 2 zones open. So if I throw it right here, we get that, and then we can go marshland right here, right here. Some nice real estate for the elephant. Let's go. Boom, 3 of a kind. Alright, more hippos. Yep, you bet. Let's get a close look at the hippo here too, huh? Oh yeah. Those things are frighteningly powerful, hippos. I've heard they got a real bad temper as well. Alright, so we have plenty of drafts. And the drafts do like this type of tree as well. So I think we pretty much have to expand the land right now. So let's take a look at what this landmass looks like. Kind of looks like the same one. Yeah, they're both pretty similar. So now we have to make a choice. So if I do something like this, we can continue on with the river. And just keep the middle open. I feel like the rivers are most impactful when things are around it. Like it's surrounding things. So I think we have to do this instead. In fact, we could probably have this river run this way as well, maybe. Doesn't look like it can climb elevation, though. So that is one thing that I didn't fully consider. We have 1 river tile left. So let's see. Is there a pathway for this? Yeah, see, it can't climb the elevation. Got it. So we might actually have to fork the river right here. It's not going to be able to climb. So my dream, my dream of connecting this river in a nice little circular pattern might have died. But I think that there's other opportunities for sure. So 12, 12, 12. For our animals. Definitely need another, appears to be like a bonsai tree biome for more drafts, which we have plenty. Let's see if I can figure this out quick. This little piece of the puzzle. I mean, I could use removal cards. Or maybe we just run it from this side down. Won't be able to go up here. Unless we do something like this. Or maybe I just scrap the circular river idea. I mean, we do have a pretty good looking river as it is. We can fill in this interior. I think I should have a plan for the river at least, though. I think that's important. Got some high ground here. And this river actually might be maxed out a bit. No, 17. Okay, got it. So this must be like bonus points. So we do want to add another 7 to this. I wish I had rotated this just a little bit. I wonder if I can undo. I can. There we go. Alright, very nice. So the day might be saved here, my friends. Okay, so we can connect it here. Just drop it down. Maybe we can get that other landmass to complete the river. Although this to this isn't going to work unless we run it from this way, right? So I think what I actually have to do... So I can go down here to here or around like so. I think since we can undo, let's see if this is feasible. It will again have to go up. It's not going to work. But I do think with this format, we can get the 24 tiles. I'm pretty sure. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that is a possibility. Maybe we just have like a 3/4 circle river. Know what I mean? So I'm curious. So interesting that it doesn't let you begin a river in the same location, just going in 2 separate ways. Suppose it makes sense. Alright, so with that knowledge then, let's see what we can do about getting this thing 24 tiles long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would work. Is this other landmass maybe a little bit better? Let's check. So 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. Boom, there's 24. I don't know what the benefit of 24 is, but I think it's probably good. And that's a nice little winding river, right? Maybe we can make it just a little bit better. Go more central to the landmass here, so maybe we can divide it in half and to make 2 separate biomes, right? Using the highland. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think if we can maintain the numbers there, it's going to be a good idea. Okay, so this is going, I mean, this is where the puzzle aspect of the game does come into play, for sure. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's cut it back to 3, 4. Let's do that. I really do like that. Plus 104. Okay, so we got a big bonus there. Yeah, +1, +2, +5. So it must be giving like a +5 bonus to everything that is adjacent to it, I think. I'm not sure. Forget what the tooltip said. But that's nice. Because now what we can do is, of course, we can add a central piece. But we can also continue to develop biomes off to the side. So we have 5 giraffes. Let's see. We have 2 hippos. I believe everything's filled up. At least as it currently sits with our animal friends. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I've got to get another one of these tree biomes in here. For our dravs. Looks like I've got 11. Otherwise, I've got plenty of this habitat here. Interesting that it can go on just a no grass tile. So 1 zebra. The giraffe also likes this biome, so I think we can go ahead and... So I can't rain on this, huh? Can't rain on any of this. Okay, so this is kind of challenging terrain to get in after you start adding rivers everywhere, for sure. Well, given that's the case, maybe we go ahead and add our inner piece of island. I think that's going to be fine. And then we can go ahead and add this biome. So let's do that. Definitely. And then we have our dravs. Boom. 3 of a kind. Okay, very nice. And what do we have? So we have the hippo, which would prefer this kind of swampy land. Otherwise, we do have the bonsai tree. Got exactly 12 right here, so I think this is probably pretty good. Except for it's not green. So maybe we do have to figure out something for over here. Okay. So let's see. Suppose I can water it. Well, you can water it unless it's already been changed green. So that is definitely part of the puzzle of this for sure. So we could do 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do a zone of 8 in the middle of this tree. Well, actually, no, it's good on green habitat as well. Okay. Yeah, I've got to look at the cards more. That was some feedback I got, like, hey man, you got to look at the cards more closely. That's absolutely true. I don't deny that. Alright, perfect. That's a nice little biome, just right in the middle there. It's 12, it just works. It looks good. I'm very satisfied with that. It's going to be great habitat for, let's see, how about some hippos? Yes. Boom. 3 of a kind. Perfect. Alright, now, what do we have? So I could use some more of this land for sure. We have 4 zebras. We definitely need to do something with this plot. We have a 12 zone over here. This is both green and yellow, so it's versatile, which is nice. So let's go ahead and let's get this turned to yellow grass. Looks like we have 10 available. That bright green is very hard to see. Eight, 9. Yeah, so look at the point bonuses we're getting there. 9, 10, 11, 12. In fact, I think we could even probably just fill this out. We have no more land. There's not much we can really do with this bottom point. However, we did get another river, it appears. So can I like encircle this zone with the river? Maybe connect it in somewhere. Do something tricky. Put some of the swampland right here. And try to connect it in somehow. I think that's a possibility. But obviously the river is giving you a lot of points. So I think it's good to utilize. So yeah, we do have a larger zone here, but I think that's alright. Alright, so zebra friends. Either that or we do have the elephant. So we have 9 of these cards. They do require green grass. Be a little more difficult to come by, I do feel. However, the 3 elephants... I think the zebra is probably a better fit for some type of new biome if we can make it. Although we're kind of running out of space, aren't we? I think the swampland is going to be more difficult. So let's go ahead and play the elephants in the plains here. Alright, so that's another 30. Now, can we think of something creative with this river here? I mean, I can't run this down, can I? Could go like 5 tiles. I think there might be a play just encircling this. Probably get a lot of bonus points. I'd be curious what that does for the bonus points. Does that get us an extra 41? Maybe. Is there something that we can do? So if I go down through here, try to connect it in. Then we would split our biome. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. So maybe I do have to play the river. Around here. I mean, it's going to get a bonus for sure. I don't really think there's anything else to... Like, we can't just knife it in. I wish I could pull this down a little bit. Let's see. How many points does this give me? 16. Okay, so not a ton. And can that be undone? It can. Okay. So I like that there's flexibility. Alright, let's see what opportunities we have potentially to add... Another biome. I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, this is an opportunity right here. We should probably use this land for another biome. Question is, what kind of biome are we looking at? Bonsai tree. Potentially. I think that's probably our target. Okay. Let's bonsai tree it up. Okay. And we have space for 2. So we have the giraffe. We also have the zebra. What's going to be more difficult to play. We've got 4 of each. Let's go ahead and throw in the draft. Alright, so that does get us to about the 960 mark. So we have a little more flexibility, however, things are getting pretty tight around here, my friends. So I do believe if you play, I think this gives us bonus points. Yeah, you make a larger puddle. So that's 7. Okay. What are we going to do with this land back here? Certainly put in a small biome and then get a smaller bonus, but a bonus nonetheless. Looks like we get 2 more bonsai trees. Just 1 short. This one definitely does need to be rained upon. We're at 970. We have to get to 1100, so that is top end. We might get close. We're not using our land in the best way possible, that's for sure. I think we're utilizing the river pretty well. Getting the point bonus. It's either that or I remove these and we can put in a small biome. Would have a tile right on the river. I have 12 removal cards. I want to understand what that does for me. 961. So that's 4 spaces there. Yeah, we're going to be like just... So we're shy 1 tree here, right? So this outer biome, we have 1 less tree. Would have been great to get that. That would have been another giraffe on the field. What other issues do we have with this? So I could put in another small biome back here. I'm not really concerned about that. However... Let's see. I've also got another river to play. Now, I think the question becomes... There's just no real spot to put it. I think maybe on a larger map. But it does appear that the river is the key in the savannah, for sure. Plus X to adjacent habitat tiles. Okay, got it. So if we do this, getting 1s across the board, however, this is on a river and on 2 ponds, so that's plus 9. So that is high quality, high point getting terrain right there. So I think that's where the bodies of water really do make a difference. So we could do a mini biome here. Put just a very small river back here. Or here. I've also got an open spot right here. That's probably going to remain open, given kind of where we're at with our score. So I think maybe I'd do something like this. It's got to be longer than 2, I suppose. Yeah, it's got to be longer than 2. Man. We have 5. I need 3 for each function, right? Animal biome or bust. Unless there's an opportunity maybe to rethink this. Can I take out this and add something else? Yeah, potentially. So we're going to have to add one, right? This already has an excess. So we can take this out. Remove that. Then let's remove this. Take the hippo back for now. Not for long, hippo. You're going back. Don't worry. Alright, there we go. The hippo has been returned home. And now we can get a little river system here and a mini biome here. What's the most impactful spot for the river? I think probably going this way. Yep, definitely going that way. Get a little bit of score, but doesn't feel like it's going to quite be enough. Alright, so what mini biome do we want to put in? Got plenty of zebras. Or perhaps it's zebra. We've got giraffe. We've got the hippo. Don't have the biome for the hippo. Actually, we do. It's kind of swampland. Swampland would be decent here, actually. But it's got to be green. We don't have a way to make it green. So let's do the zebra then, instead. Wait, I can't water this? Okay, that's interesting. Looks like this fancy tree it is. Except for that's only green and brown. Yeah, okay, so gotta pay attention to the colors. So maybe we actually have to run the river this way. Yeah, let's run the river this way instead. Look at that, you can join it even. Interesting. Nice little river, though. Alright, here we go. Boom, another biome for our lone zebra pal. Now, we've almost made it to 1,000 as well. 1,100, though. So we have one location to work with here. And one here. Now, is there a bonsai tree that maybe... So, like, can I remove... Well, I suppose I don't have enough cards in my hand to do so. Removal cards, that is. But I was thinking of maybe, like, just removing this entire biome, putting something else here, and then using that one bonsai tree card right here. But it's not going to work. We don't have enough removal cards, unfortunately. So I think I can go with a nice, pretty little piece of grass here. Why not? Does anything need some rain in? Looks like all of this land could be rained upon. We do get some bonus points in doing so. Okay, we did cross the 1,000 mark here, my friends. I'm just trying to do anything to just chip in a few more points. You know what I'm saying? Looks like that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for at least cheap point opportunities. We are 93 shy of our goal. What else can be done? I've got one tile to work with here. You might be screaming at me in the comments right now saying, like, dude, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. And you're totally right. I think we're just kind of nearing deadlock here. I think we're nearing deadlock. So I think what we can do is we can put a happy little tree. Well, actually, so we have 11, right? It needs to be 8. So let's remove just a few of these. We've got 9. I've got 6. And the zebras like it. Okay. Now we're thinking a little bit, right? I feel like there's always, like, one fun thing about this game is I feel like there's always something else maybe you could just do quick. Just to squeeze a few more points. Now we are, of course, 81 points shy of our goal, which is pretty significant, right? So I don't know that there's a ton else that we can do. I'm not thinking of anything. We have 5 removal cards left. All animals are full. And it would certainly be more impactful to get, you know, the 3 different animals in one habitat, but like I said, that's not available in the small maps from what I've seen. So we have to keep them homogeneous. At least in this particular one. I think that is about it, my friends. I can't conceive of a way with 5 removal cards and what we're looking at. I just can't conceive of a way to get that remaining 81. So we certainly came close. Absolutely. That is a confirmed fact. We came close. I think the question is, did we have fun? And the answer to that would be absolutely. We definitely had fun here. Another question is, did we build a beautiful Savannah biome? Well, take a look, my friends. This is exquisite looking. A nice, happy, natural civilization of, you know, some of the most iconic animals of the savannah. We got the giraffe. We got the zebra. We got the elephants. We even have the ferocious hippopotamus. But yeah, I don't think there's much else we can do with this. However, I'd have to say that I really did enjoy the savannah. I think it's probably my favorite with my limited experience with this game so far. It's just, there's a different element added to it with the rivers, right? And all of the bonus points that the rivers give. In fact, I think, you know, planning out a 24-tile river just right out of the gate was a good thing to do. I think if you are going to try the savannah yourself, to plan accordingly, because we're getting a ton of bonus points in all of these areas here. We just are. I suppose I could remove this and add another small biome here. Maybe that's one last thing that we can do. Let's see, so we have, so this will go here, but it extends this biome, which isn't good. Okay. This will extend this biome. We only have what appears to be 2 of these bonsai trees. Can I borrow a bonsai tree from anywhere? No grass, yellow grass. Well, this is very green. So yeah, maybe there's no opportunity here after all. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be so. Unfortunately. So let's throw in a few trees. Let's extend our plains. And let's land the plane on this particular run with the savannah. So we do end our day at 10:15. And, you know, I had a lot of fun getting there for sure. I think I definitely learned a lot of things about the savannah in this particular run. And hopefully things that we can use, you know, for the next run. So here's what I'm going to do as it's going to be pretty much made typical. I'm going to, let's get a little screen grab of this artwork. Let's see. Where's the good angle? Where's the good perspective? We definitely want to showcase our animals, our elephants. I think this little treed nook over here is looking good. So let's snap a picture, something like this. Ah, toggle the grid even too, huh? I don't think I have to get that technical with it. So let's grab that one. I think that is a fine image. I think this is a good image as well. Let's wait for the drafts to rearrange themselves just slightly. Excellent. How about from like this perspective here? Gotta make a good thumbnail so you find folks will be compelled, right? So how about something like this? That's good. It's got the zebras frolicking. All right, looks good about there. Maybe as a final little shot. We can call it good right about here. So, all right, my friends, I think I am satisfied waving the white flag on this particular one. Unfortunately, we just fell a little bit short, but I sure had a lot of fun. I hope you had some fun as well. So let's back out of here and see what we have unlocked. So we did get, you know, the first 2 tiers. Savannah Biome. Okay, so now we get the medium, which I think it's a little more fitting for the style of building that I want to do, I think. I like having a little more space. I do believe you get more land tiles, and more importantly, I do believe you get a third variety of animal, right? So I think maybe for a next run, and you'll have to let me know in the comment section if this is a game you want to continue to see, if this is a game you continue to enjoy. Like I said, had a lot of success. Had, you know, a lot of great feedback on the first few runs of this game, for sure. So if this is a game that you want to continue to see, my friends, just please let me know. You can obviously signal that by liking and commenting. I mean, we do have the medium maps available. And like I said, the medium maps add a third animal for you to, you know, create more diversity to your biomes. Meaning you can get the 3 of a different kind bonus, which is of course plus 60. And I do believe that you get just bigger land masses as well. So I think if I'm going to target another run here, my friends, it will be a medium map, and we'll see what biome you want. So would you like continental, would you like marine, or would you like the savanna? Let me know in the comment section below. So with that being said, my friends, I just want to thank you once again so much. I really do appreciate your viewership and support of this channel. Like, seriously, thank you. It's been awesome. And I just appreciate it. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. If you want to get real bold, you can actually join the Discord as well. Link in the video description below. And try this game out for yourself. Link also in the video description below. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much. Appreciate it. We'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.